Hey guys, the Bot Builder back for another video, and today is going to be one very special video, as this is the Robot Wars Omega, the pilot episode. Yes, that's right, we have 8 robots in the arena fighting it out today in order to get the ultimate prize as the pilot episode champion. So, let's not delay, and let's just get right into the action with our first fight. Carbide Bar Spinner 4 Axebot. And in the corner patrol zone for the CPZs, she's back to flip some of these robots back into shape. It is Matilda. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate. So here we go. The pilot championship is off and underway, and we have and what a good fight to start it off between 2 incredibly experienced competitors in 4 and Carbide. Both of these two have had lots of success in the reboot. Carbide's had a bit more success becoming a Series 9 champion, but 4 has had quite a lot of success as well, and that isn't something to scoff at. 2-time grand finalist. Well, actually, no, 1-time grand finalist, actually. Sorry, my mistake. But currently, right now, 4 are doing really well. Using that front plow to seemingly stop that spinner of Carbide. And it is coming to great effect right now at the minute. But Carbide, oh, getting a good hit in at the side. Hitting the wheel. And 4 getting knocked away. And 4, their axe does seem to be looking a little bit wonky now, too. We haven't really seen that axe come into play. And now we do. We see them getting a nice axe shot right now on the front blade of Carbide. Currently on top, I have to say, I'd give it to 4, who's currently on top right now at the minute. But Carbide, trying to hit them with that very deadly spinner. It's such a powerful weapon, is the front blade of Carbide. It's ripped up many poor machines in the past, and it's hoping to do the same here. But 4 now has Carbide with a sort of little clamp right there, trying to bring down the axe right here. And this is already turning out to be a very good battle, you know. Oh, but 4's front wedge is certainly getting a bit battered. It certainly is getting a little bit ripped up. That was a big shot right there from Carbide. Oh my god! Oh, and it was going well for 4 until that moment. Oh, they just got vanquished. They just got kick-outed. They just got ripped in half. Oh, poor 4. They were doing so well as well. That front wedge was good at stopping the spinner of Carbide, but Carbide got around to the sides and ripped them in half. And now Matilda is coming in to finish off the God of Thunder. Wow, lightning never strikes twice, does it? And I don't think 4 will be coming back. Matilda, just flipping 4 about, really. Go on, Matilda. Get it out the arena. Get it out. Oh my god, Matilda. You can't flip a stationary object out the arena. Oh, maybe you've gone a little bit senile, haven't you? Well, Carbide are the winners. And they win the first fight in absolutely brutal fashion. Cease. Oh my god, what a fight to start the pilot. Carbide absolutely destroys 4. They fill in the first place in our semi-finals. Just look at the damage 4 sustains. They've just been completely ripped in half. Well, on to Carbide though. They go through. Danton Kia. Flipper. Foxic. Lifter. And in the core patrol zone for the CPZ, he's hoping to hack into any robot that gets in its way. It is Virus. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate. Now, honestly, this should be a very close fight. The last fight, 4 did well, but they just got absolutely destroyed. I don't think we'll get the same level of destruction of robots getting ripped in half this fight, but you never know. You never know. I mean, anything can happen in Robot Wars. But honestly, I think this is going to be a battle of ground clearance. Which robot has the better ground clearance? And judging by that, it seems Dansom Kia has. Oh, but Foxic's ground clearance is nothing to scoff at either, as they're getting right in underneath Dansom Kia. And they're currently trying to push them about, and they're going right in underneath them. And they're using that head as sort of a weird little clamp there. Dansom Kia certainly struggling against Foxic right now at the minute. Foxic, the Danby machine. The Danbys are always known for bad luck. But so's Dansom Kia in Fan-Made Robot Wars series anyway. Especially in MLU4 and Grand Slam, they often lose to a much better opponent than them. But we'll see if they will get any luck here. Or will Foxic? Or will the Danby curse finally be over? We've seen a mini version of Foxic before in Foxy in the Middleweight Championship, and they did relatively well, so you never know. But anyway, Dansom Kia trying to get it right underneath Foxic. They are struggling to flip them over. Foxic has a very low ground clearance, but so does the front of Dansom Kia, but not the sides, it would seem. As Foxic gets right in underneath them, and they are pushing Dansom Kia right now at the minute. Dansom Kia sends the Fox flying no. Now, I've never really heard of a flying fox before. Wait a minute. No, flying foxes are real. What am I on about? Oh, my God, I'm messing up my lines. This is already turning out to be a very good driving battle. Dansom Kia owned by Team S-Tech, Shane Swan at the controls. Foxic obviously driven by the very well-known Craig Danby. He's quite a well-known roboteer. But currently, Foxic are in the jaws of Virus, and Dansom Kia comes with a great flip right there onto Virus. And they flip them over. Oh, Dansom Kia flipping themselves over. And honestly, this has been a very close fight here. A really good tussle, and Foxic are currently I have to say, Foxic are on top right now. Virus does get back down, and now they're going after Dansom Kia. And Dansom Kia are in tons of trouble. And is Virus going to do his party trick? Is it going to show him to the crowd? Yes, it does. Foxic trying to get at Dansom Kia. Dansom Kia, we haven't really seen that big flipper come into play. That was a very big flip right there, nearly getting Foxic up and out of the arena. Oh, that was a huge flip. And can Dansom Kia are coming back very strongly, you know. Oh, they've done it! Oh, they've done it! With only a few seconds left to spare. And they've done it. They've thrown Foxic out of the arena. Oh, Dansom Kia dancing across the arena floor. They are very happy about that victory. And so would I. Dansom Kia, they're on the back foot for the majority of that fight, but they fought back with that mighty flipper, and Foxic go flying and are gone. A bit lucky that, and well, the Danbys get unlucky again, but either way, Dansom Kia go through to the semi-finals. King Scorpion, Control Bot, Donald Thump, Vertical Spinner. And in the corner patrol zone for the CPZ, it's the playground bully. It is the mighty Rhino. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate. Now, it should be worth mentioning that Donald Thump, technically speaking, are the reigning champions. They won the last untelevised series, and you can see why that vicious vertical spinner, and immediately causing damage to King Scorpion. King Scorpion have already suffered a lot of damage right there. Oh, we never got to see that weapon come into play once. Oh, it's already been ripped away. And Donald Thump taking care of the mini-bot. Oh, the baby Scorpion are getting absolutely pummeled. Oh, and they're on top Rhino now too. Oh, this is sad. This is sad. Oh, poor King Scorpion. King of the scrap heap, more like. They're going to a scrap heap at this rate. And look at that, the body completely buckled and... Oh! Give credit to them, they're still working. They're proving to be a very durable machine, but... Oh, oh no! Oh no! Oh, Donald Thump! Oh, this episode's already has had everything, hasn't it? Had close fights, comebacks, and now a destruction fest. That was absolutely brutal. Oh, Donald Thump falls on their face. They get back up somehow. Don't ask me. Oh, Jesus. Cease. That is what we call destruction. Oh my God. Poor King Scorpion. I think Splinter came off better in Series 4 than them. Look at the damage. Donald Thump. Well, I think Donald Thump won that. I think they should get disqualified for bullying. Nah, we love stuff like this in Robot Wars. Donald Thump, they go through to the next round. No, I think I should inform you, King Scorpion have been repaired. Oh, the issue with destruction fights like that is all the mess you have to clear up after. That was brutal, though. But anyway, now on to our final first round eliminator. Oh, let's hope that doesn't happen to you in Series 1A, King Scorpion. Lucky Lifter. Razor Crusher. And in the core patrol zone for the CPZ, we're going to have some back-to-back Rhino action. Well, Rhino didn't do anything in the last fight, so he's back here again. Let's see what he will do this time. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate. So here we go, our final first round eliminator, and after that absolutely brutal destruction fest, let's see if this fight can live up to it. As honestly, I feel this fight's a very interesting fight here, as both Lucky and Razor are both very different machines. Lucky, the Canadian robot, the only international machine this episode. I almost said he, it's not a he, it's an episode. The Pilot Championships. Razor, Series 5 champion, but that was a long time ago. Armor has improved since then, and Razor has suffered damage. They don't have a Shremek this time round, so that could be an issue for them here, especially when they go on that 4-bar lifter of Lucky, who throws Razor over. And Razor are in tons of trouble right now, and Lucky are trying to deal with them right here. Lucky has flipped Razor on their backs, but Razor using their crushing beak to self-right. That was very interesting there. They said they didn't have a Shremek. Maybe they lied to us to maybe throw Lucky off. Well, currently they are getting that crushing beak right in to the front of Lucky. Lucky suffering lots of damage. Well, they did have an off-air fight with Spectre that didn't go too well for them. And Razor are now biting through the Canadians right here. Oh God, they are going to get absolutely... I can't think of a Canadian pun. Have you ever tried poutine? Man, that's a great Canadian dish. But Razor now trying to crush the front of Lucky's flipper, but Lucky... This is just very interesting because neither robots are able to do a whole lot to each other. Lucky got in that great flip that Razor were able to self-right it out of it with ease, but they aren't really capitalising on getting in those crushes. I feel Lucky's armour might be a bit too tough for them. Lucky are trying to get in at Razor though, once again trying to come with that 4-bar lifter. This is a very close fight right now at the minute. It's very tactical, but Lucky now getting right underneath. Oh my God, what on earth has happened to Lucky? Lucky has suffered extreme damage. Lucky's front 4-bar lifting arm has been, it's nearly coming off. And Lucky have no weapon at their disposal. Rhino hasn't really done a whole lot. I have no idea what on earth's happened to them. Oh, Lucky's suffering tons of damage. They are trying to push back at Razor though. And honestly, Razor, I feel, have gotten incredibly lucky, ironically, and Lucky, ironically, have gotten incredibly unlucky. Their 4-bar lifter. Oh, you can't script it. You really can't script it. Oh my god. Poor Lucky. I have no idea what on earth has happened to them here, but they do survive the full 3 minutes, and it is going to go to the first judge's decision of the tournament. And the judges didn't really have to decide that long, as they have already made their decision based on damage, control, and aggression. They've said it is a unanimous decision. They've given it to Razor. Yes, Razor gets the win. I was incredibly surprised at that. I thought Lucky would have that in the bag, especially due to Razor's lack of a Shremek, but they were somehow self-righted. Don't ask me how that happened. And Lucky's flipper exploded. Gonna need to fix that, aren't I? Poor Lucky. They're gone. So with the first round eliminators out the way, this has already been a fantastic tournament. We've had some absolutely great fights and tons of destruction. But will the destruction continue in the semi-finals? Well, coming up later, we will be seeing the reigning champions, kind of, Donald Thump, going up against the Crusher of Razor. Very lucky to be here, Razor. But first, we have Carbide versus Dansom Kia, and this should be one hell of a fight. And in the core patrol zone for the CPZ, well, it is the semi-finals, we might as well throw in a bit more carnage, as we have 2 house robots. Yes, that's right, it's Matilda and Rhino. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate. Oh, this should be one awesome fight, honestly. A powerful flipper versus a deadly spinner. Now, both robots did struggle in the first round. Carbide struggled with Thor's front wedge, whereas Dansom Kia struggled with Foxic's wedge, but who will come out on top here? Carbide, hopping and bouncing at the minute. Dansom Kia trying to come with their flipper, and they do get in underneath Carbide. Dansom Kia, though, very, very impressive comeback against Foxic. Basically throwing them out the arena. Dansom Kia, though, flipped up and over. They are in trouble, and they get hit by the vicious spinner of Carbide. That was a big hit. Carbide gets sent flying, and oh, Dansom Kia, that's a bit of an issue there. You need to sort that out. You keep flipping yourselves over. They do get knocked away though. Carbide certainly on top right now at the minute. Dansom Kia though, they are designed to take on spinners with the angled front and the mighty flipper and the military grade armor. And Rhino are certainly meant to take on spinners too, with their mighty front, with their mighty powerful front. Look at that, bouncing Carbide away. Carbide now upside down. They are more vulnerable like that. As the spinner is spinning more downwards, which isn't as effective. It's a small difference, but it is noticeable. And honestly, this is a close fight here. It's really hard to tell who's on top here. Because is Dansom Kia getting the upper hand of the Carbide flies away, or is it Carbide? Because Dansom Kia are getting their front absolutely ruined, but so's Carbide. Both robots sustaining quite a fair bit of damage. Carbide going into Matilda's corner, and Dansom Kia trying to get right underneath Carbide. A very tactical fight, and a very impressive display from both machines. Carbide now using that very vicious spinner to try and cause some more damage to Dansom Kia. And then now Rhino CPZ, that was a big hit right there. Carbide and Dansom Kia, this has been an awesome battle at the minute. Dansom Kia suffering a bit of damage to the front. That is Carbide's spinner. I'm not sure where you can see the little scrapes. Dansom Kia flipped up and over, and they're getting hit by the vicious spinner. And Carbide, are they coming out on top? Honestly, I don't know who's won it. I don't know who's on top or who's not. It's incredibly close. And this is an absolutely spectacular fight here. Dansom Kia now trying to come with a big flip, but Carbide are very difficult to flip. That spinner is incredibly heavy. And honestly, it is only like 15 seconds until it goes to the judges. Dansom Kia, gets a big blow right there to the side. And again, Dansom Kia venting its frustration onto poor Matilda. Dansom Kia self-rights, but it is indeed going to go to the judges. And this is going to be an incredibly close fight. honestly, how do you judge that? Because honestly, this could very easily be a tie, but the judges do need to mark who won that. Right, so on damage, they've gone for Carbide. For control, they've given it to Dansom Kia. So it comes down to aggression. And it's incredibly close. This is probably one of the hardest decisions I've ever had to make. Both robots performed incredibly well, but aggression, taking the battle to the opponent. And the judges have said that the robot who won on aggression is Carbide! Carbide! They go into the grand finals of the pilot. Dansom Kia, oh, I feel so bad for them. The judges said that it was incredibly close, but Carbide just edges it out on aggression. Barely. And poor Dansom Kia, their road comes to an end. But there is a chance for third place, so maybe a bronze medal they could still win. But what a fight that was. Right, so the house robots that are going to be in our next fight is Matilda and Virus, the control bot and the flipper and spinner. Talking of spinners, Donald Thump's in there. They're going up against the Crusher of Razor. Should be an interesting fight, this. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate. Now, Donald Thump were absolutely brutal in the last fight. So, will we see them cause similar damage here to Razor? Razor, incredibly lucky against Lucky. Lucky were unlucky, ironically. Honestly, I don't know how they were able to self-right. Don't ask me how, but they've been flipped up and over by Donald Thump, and oh, they've done it again! Oh my god, maybe they did have a Shremek after all. They lied. The Razor team lied to us. They did have a Shremek. Oh, Donald Thump hitting Razor away, but Razor are currently in lots of trouble. Oh, Donald Thump. Now, will we see that secret Shremek once again? Or maybe those first 2 times were flukes. Because they aren't really self-righting now, are they? What happened to that Shremek, guys? You said you didn't have a Shremek. Turned out you did. But then you don't. Oh my god. Maybe it's only in certain positions. Maybe. Donald Thump, I think, are just going to finish off Razor. Oh my god. Yeah. They're very lucky to be here, honestly. Razor back in it. Not for long. Yeah. I think they're done for. I think they're done for. Oh dear. And 4's already been eliminated. And now Matilda coming in with that rib flywheel onto Razor. Oh dear. Yep, up and over you go. And in comes Virus to feast on the carcass of Razor. There we go. Go on. Show him to the crowd. Razor defeated. Cease. Wow. A pretty impressive display there for Donald Thump. Absolutely destroying Razor. And they go through to the finals. Right, so, but before we go into the grand finals between Carbide and Donald Thump, that should be one awesome fight. We just have enough time for our 3rd and 4th place playoff. Both robots did well to get to the semi-finals, but they just got beaten by 2 robots who are better than them. But who will get the bronze medal? Will it be the Flipper of Dansom Kia, or will it be the Crusher of Razor? And then Core Patrol for the CPZs. We have Virus and Rhino. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. No. Activate. Sorry about that. Don't know what happened. I accidentally pressed the button too early. But honestly, this fight is a bit of a foregone conclusion here. We have a powerful flipper versus a robot that sometimes self-rights. Laters razors. But you never know. You never know. Yeah, well, I think we do know. Unless if Razor miraculously self-rights again. Which I don't think they're going to do. Oh, dear. Give credit to them, though. They did a lot better than we all thought. They did self-right. They did self-right, and now they're trying to get in at Dansom Kia. Dansom Kia, they haven't upgraded over the years. Razor, not so much. They've been given better armor, and a slight weight increase, but Crushers aren't as effective as they were back in the 5th Wars. But Dansom Kia flipping themselves up and over, and Razor trying to crush right down through the wheel. Dansom Kia self-rights though, and trying to flip Razor up and over there, and Razor gets flipped once more. And Razor are in trouble, and they're at the mercy of Virus. And they are getting lifted up right here, and Virus showing them to the crowd. And Dansom Kia. Oh, Dansom Kia throws both Virus and Razor out the arena at the same time. Oh, they just hit Rhino. They did a sort of victory spin and they accidentally hit Rhino. Rhino flipped up and over. Go on, Rhino. Get rid of Dansom Kia. Yeah, there we go. Don't mess with Rhino is the message. I think Rhino won that fight, but Dansom Kia do win and they get 3rd place. Cease. Well, a pretty simple fight there. Dansom Kia chugs Virus out of the arena. Virus seems to get bullied of all the house robots. Poor Virus. Dansom Kia couldn't quite bully Rhino though, and Rhino slammed them out. But they still get 3rd place. They still get 3rd place, so well done to them. But now it's time for the grand final. And this should be an awesome fight. We have the horizontal spinner versus the vertical spinner. Carbide versus Donald Thump. And overseeing the grand final is Matilda and Virus. Can Donald Thump win the pilot episode? And defend their championship? Or will Carbide cause the upset? Well, we'll just have to wait and see. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate. So here we go. It's the grand finals of the pilot episode. The heavy-hitting vertical bar spinner versus the heavy-hitting horizontal bar spinner. Now, both robots were in the last pre-series championship. Carbide reached the top 3. Donald Thump won it. So can Donald Thump get a 2nd trophy to their name? Carbide gets a big shot right there. Getting hit straight into Matilda. And now they've been flipped up and over. Carbide still revving up that spinning blade. But Donald Thump trying to hit them with that front heavy bar. Now Donald Thump and Carbide both of their blades are colliding. It's a classic. This is classic vertical spinner meets horizontal spinning blade, as the commentators from Battle Bolts would quote. And Carbide has got their blade stuck into Donald Thump. And they both seem to be stuck right now at the minute. Donald Thump hitting Carbide away. But Carbide still revving up that spinner. And now they are coming in. Oh, that was a big shot. That was a big blow right there. Onto Donald Thump. And Donald Thump looked beaten and dead. Oh, what a hit from Carbide. And they've beaten the President of the United States. They tried to make Robot Wars great again. And they only made it great again by only a little bit. And Carbide wins the election. Do you want me to make any more political jokes? Oh, I've got one. Boris Johnson's now our Prime Minister. Well done to Carbide. Oh my god, someone's going to get offended at that political joke. If there are any Tories watching my channel, I'm sorry for that political joke. But well done to Carbide. They do look absolutely beaten. But they are the new Pilot episode champion. Cease. Oh, well done to Carbide. They didn't have the cleanest of starts. They did struggle against 4 in the first fight. They did struggle against Dan Somkier in the semi-finals, and they did struggle against Donald Fump. Donald Fump, they've been impressive throughout, but their road comes to an end. And Carbide are the pilot episode champions. They will be back in Series 1, hoping to defend their title. Donald Fump will also be there, hoping to reclaim what they've now lost. But well done to Carbide. A very deserved champion. And well done to them. They are the pilot episode champion. And they will be back for Series 1 to try and reclaim their title. But until then, the Bot Builder, out.